Hello. Why? The washing machine's going and it's just started spinning. Obviously. Hello. Oh, you're a little bit far away. Let me get you in here a little bit. Hello. Welcome to Falling For Hue. My name is Romany, and if you're new here, hi, hello, welcome. My washing machine will in 2 seconds play the most ungodly tune for about 3 minutes, it feels like. Okay, just ignore it, it's fine. I don't know why washing machines have to announce that they're finished for such a long time, but hey, anyway, and so tunable. Today I am just doing a little relaxing sort of, I just pottering around. I've done my womanly chores, I've done my housework, I've walked summer, so it's just going to be kind of like a little vloggy kind of, just sit and have a little organisation moment. I'm waiting for my cousin to text me to tell me to go over to her house because it is our little cousin's birthday and she will be 2. Cuteness, so I will be nipping off later. Why is my camera going out of focus? Focus on me, thank you very much. But I just thought I would do some swatching. So I still have not swatched the Faber-Castell Black Edition. I've got the 100 and the skin tones, so I wanted to swatch those, and I also have the the halawa oil-based colouring pencils, and this is the pack of 72. You would have seen those in my what I brought in October video. But yes, I haven't swatched any of these, so I will be doing that. Somebody commented and said that the Faber-Castell pencils are also oil-based, but I cannot find anything that says I cannot find anywhere that says if they are oil-based or wax-based. And do you know what? To be perfectly honest, I don't know the difference. I have no idea what the difference is between an oil-based or a wax-based pencil. I just thought all pencils just had lead in them, whether that be a coloured lead or not, I don't know. Right, let's have a look at the difference between oil-based pencils and wax-based. Are we ready? A little bit of information, mainly for myself. Oil-based pencils are typically harder, making them durable for detail work and resistant to wax bloom. What's wax bloom? God damn it! Something else I need to look up now. While wax-based pencils are softer, providing a creamier texture that is easier to blend and cover large areas quickly. Oil-based pencils are better for achieving sharp points and precise lines, while wax-based pencils excel at building up layers smoothly. So oil-based pencils hold a sharper point for longer and are less likely to break. Wax-based, softer and more prone to breaking, especially when sharpened to a fine point. Right, so I need to know what... Okay, so the Faber-Castell polychromos are oil-based. So maybe that's what that person meant. Okay, so I now need to know what what is it? Wax Bloom. Clear the dribble away from the side of my face. Wax Bloom is a cloudy white film that appears on the surface of wax-based products like coloured pencil drawings or beeswax candles. It is caused by the wax binder or natural oils migrating to the surface and crystallising, which can dull colours or obscure detail. It can be removed by gently buffing with a soft cloth or by using a gentle heat to prevent it. By using light layers. To prevent it, using light layers, less waxy pencils, or sealing artworks with a fixative. Oh, okay, so it's not something that I'm gonna find while I'm doing it. Do you want me to do this now? I don't know why I'm asking you. Right, I'm gonna quickly, I've actually finished my, I haven't finished it, my 2026 colouring journal. I've kind of finished laying out what I would like to, so I think that might be quite fun to see. Will it be fun for you to see? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Okay. We'll just have to go with that. Right, so this is a book that I purchased for bullet journal, and I didn't actually use it. Well, I did kind of. So it's got some cute little pickies on there. I'm annoyed that I can't fit. I can fit it all in if I do that. Okay, let's do it like that. Oh, for goodness sake, I want to do it like this. How am I meant to do this? Okay, right, so pre-drawn, I didn't do that, so I could colour those in. Right, and then the first page I will have is my 2025 recap. Obviously this will just be a recap of my first 3 months. So October, November, December. I'm just going to write down total colouring books owned, total colouring pages completed, total whips, so anything that I've got left over that I need to finish. My favourite colouring book, so out of my collection, what my favourite colouring book is, what is my favourite colouring pencils, which ones I favour at the moment, the most intimidating colouring book owned. So I wanted to pop this one in because I want to see if I attempt that in any way. I know it sounds weird, but just because some of the books that I do own, I look at and go, oh, I don't think I'm ready for that. I want to be able to colour in that book at some point in 2026. And then just a little overview of my social media, where I'm at the moment. The next page is I've left it as a double spread, and these are all the colouring books that I own. And I've pre-written so far what colouring books I own. Then I have left a double spread. Have I left more than a double spread? I have left 3 pages for this. That's, you know, quite ambitious of me, and all I'll be doing is I'll be writing down my colouring pages that I complete in 2026, so I could look and see how many I've done and what I've done. This page is for all the art supplies that I have, so all my colouring pencils. I will just write. I started writing and then I just haven't finished writing them down. So this is going to be my 2026. So 26 in 2026. This is going to be like the alphabet challenge. So obviously the year 2026, and there's 26 letters in the alphabet, so it makes sense to do that. I have chosen a word for each letter, and I'm going to see if throughout 2026 I can tick these all off. What I will speak about these later on, probably in like January, not in January, in December, if you want to join along. I'm going to just do a little hashtag for it, probably 26 in 2026, something like that. Very inventive. But I've chosen all my subjects and we'll talk about that later on. I've left that page blank because this little page here, I was going to do challenges, but I don't know yet. I don't know what I'm going to do on that page. It's going to be something challengey. Right, the next page is a double page, which you're more than welcome to join in on as well. And this is season bingo. So I have tried to not double up anything on the other page. So we've got our winter, our spring, our summer and our autumn. I'm obviously starting with winter because January, winter. If you live elsewhere in the world and you do not have wintry things in winter, if it's summer, winter, yeah, you get it. Just swap it over. Right, I am going to be starting buddy colours. So I am actually in November. Some lovely person reached out and asked me if I would buddy colour with them in November. So we have chosen our picture and we have given ourselves 2 weeks. And I will speak about that later on. But yeah, I'm excited. I don't know what to expect. It's my first buddy colour, but I am wanting to do buddy colours in the new year. Right, then my 2026 monthly spread. So I've just written all of the months, little boxes, and I will be tracking monthly YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, how many coloured pages I've coloured, how many whips I have, and if I've done any of my 26 and 26. There is another little gap here that I can add if I want to, whatever I want to track, so I haven't decided that yet. This is my colour tracker, and this is, as you can see, the entire year. What I'm going to do is every single day, just these are going to have colours. So if I've not coloured anything that day, I will put a, you know, whatever colour it is that I've dedicated for that. And then we're going up. I've only done it up to 5 hours because 4 to 5 hours, I don't even think I will be doing that in one day, but you never know. So I think that is ambitious, but I could have a day where I'm just like sat there. It could be a really crappy day. And why has my camera gone so dark? Hello. It could be a rubbishy day and I could do lots of colouring that day. But I will be tracking my entire year so I can actually see how much I've coloured in that year or that month, you know, and how long I generally spend colouring. And then we would be getting on to our January 2026. I haven't done a layout for anything else because I'm still deciding how to lay it out, but that is what I will be doing in my journal. I will probably add some bits and pieces to it, so but that's what I've got so far. If you have any suggestions of what else I should track, then by all means let me know. Right, I'm going to start doing some switchy swatches. I'm going to do the Faber-Castell Skin Edition first of all, and we remember that these did not have names here we go. So there's 12 of these pencils. Shall I put them? I put them kind of in number order. I'm just going to write down the numbers of each of them first. I wonder why they decided not to name them. I mean, it's so much easier to have a name. And then it jumps to 801. I assume that I can mix these, like, not mix them, I know I can mix them. If I brought a big, oh my god, there goes the washing machine. If I brought a big pencil case, these numbers don't double up from the other. Shut up, you stupid washing machine. Drives me mad. Thank you washing machine, for letting me know that you've finished washing. What was I saying? Yes, if I purchased a big pencil case, these would slot in numbers. You know what I mean. So the black edition normal 100 that I've got, they obviously have numbers, and then I assume that these numbers here that I have for the skin edition are missing from that 100. Does that make freaking sense? I hope so. Right. So I like to first, shall I sharpen these? They're a lot. I'm just going to do them how they are. First of all, I like to do quite a deep, like as deep as I possibly can. So as hard as I can. Not pressing too hard. I would like to say I think these are wax based. They don't feel like, yeah, don't feel like any different to the pencils that I've got. Right, and then the second little square, I like just do a light dusting. So I know what colour we're working with. Right. And I'm just going to carry on and do that. These are nice. I mean, I'm not pushing too hard on them to get a real good coverage, and it's covering straight away. These are nice pencils. I got these, if you didn't see my video, I got these from the Amazon Prime weekend. Okay, make sure. Now I've chosen to do these in number order rather than, I would normally quite like to do them in some kind of colour order, or I would probably do them dark to light, but I've just chosen to do these in the colour, in the number order, just so I know, just so it's all in that kind of order. I mean, look at that. That's just one little go over. I'm getting quite good at my pressures of how, like, to control the pressure. So obviously I'm wanting to do as dark as I can, so I'm holding it, the pencil, as close to the nib as I can, and then when I do the lightest, I move my fingers right far away, and I'm literally just tickling the page, tickling that little square, and rather than right in there like that, yeah, you get it. I don't want to teach your granny how to suck eggs, as the saying used to be. These are nice though, really nice. There's a hair hanging around somewhere. If you see it, tell me. I don't know where it's gone. I keep picking it up and it keeps on going away. Right, this is very dark. But this is just going to be one pass, pretty much. Look at that. One pass. Done. Just three more to do. Okay, so that's all of them. So that doesn't look, does that look like that colour? I mean, that one's pretty good. That, no. So, yeah. That is all of those swatched. That is the skin, I nearly said skin condition. That is a skin condition. That is all the skin tones from the Faber-Castell. Right, I'm going to finish those. The black edition later on. And then go on to the Ohuhu. Why do I say it like that? I need help. Alright, you would never know that I disappeared for several hours. mystery. It's a mystery. Right. The next things I am going to swatch are the Ohuhu ones, I think. I want to see what they're like. So it does. So it does say that they are oil-based coloured pencils, richly pigmented and water resistant, soft and thick lead, eco-friendly, easily blending and colouring for artists. This does come with a little sheet, so I am actually going to use that. However, oh my god, I need to knock my tea over. I am going to use that. It's get your words out, Romany, please. My god. Right, where am I going to put this? I'm going to put this over here. I'm driving myself crazy a little bit. Right, yeah. So this does come with a little, I was going to say a cheat sheet. It's not a bloody cheat sheet. What is it? Little swatching sheet thing. Let me get my tea. I'm intrigued to see how different these feel. So this is, I nearly said desert desert yellow. Let me so yeah, a much harder pencil, much harder. I'm pushing really hard. It might not be a fair thing comparison at the moment, because this is obviously a very light colour and there's a little bit, tiny bit of crumbling. Hold your horses. So you probably might not be able to see that at all. There's just a little teeny bit of crumbling. Right, I'm just going to go for these. I am going to swatch these in my little swatch thingy as well, but at this very moment, this is a L lemon yellow. What's that? Light lemon yellow. Number 21. Right, so that is quite nice. Like, that was easier to get a brighter yellow. Right, I'm just going to quickly swatch these. I know it doesn't seem like it's a fair test, but I just want to get to grips with how these pencils perform. So this is a lemon yellow. Right, this is the next one. I might choose, oh yeah, look, see straight away that's got some nice, it does cover quickly, and I can feel the difference between the Faber-Castell. I think I can. Do you know what I mean? I think these are harder. These are slightly harder pencil. Right, let me just get swatching and then I will give you some hold on, sorry, something just caught my eye and that's hilarious. On this little sheet here, on this little sheet, right, can we read this please? Swallowing pencil shavings may cause choking or digestive issues. Okay, note to self, don't eat your pencil shavings. Who does? Someone's done that and that is why they have to put that on there. Come on, hands up. Which one of you decided that eating your pencil shavings is a good idea? Sorry, what? Right, I'm gonna get on with swatching all of these, all 72, and then we'll discuss. Well, as you can see, I've got most of them swatched, and they swatch really nicely. There is a little bit of crumbly, and I smudged a couple of them, but that colour there, see that colour there? That's the sort of colour I was looking for my Bride of Frankenstein. That would have been a great colour to use. I'm gonna finish those later, and I'm gonna head out, go and pick up my child from school, and I will finish that later on. And I might use these to start a picture tonight. Yeah, I'm gonna finish swatching them though, and then yes, I might find a picture to colour later on. I'll see you all later. Ah! I finished the swatching, and can you believe it? The Faber-Castells, you know, I've got the 100 black edition, and then I brought the 12 of the skin, and I didn't think they were doubles. They're doubles. They are doubles. How annoying is that? Let me, because I obviously swatched them all, discovered that they were doubles. So yes, so I finished my swatches. Okay, so the Faber-Castell black edition. All right, and then there's the skin ones. Okay, so 783. Where is it? Oh my god, I thought there was a 783. Oh yeah, here it is there. 783, 784, 784, 785. Be shouting bingo in a minute. Where's the 785? It's definitely 785, 786, 787, 787, 788, 788, 801. Right, so, oh maybe, so 801. I don't think I've got an 801. No. So these ones, 801, because I've got an 800, which was what stopped at the 100, the thingy edition. So this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one are all new. I was nearly called them flavours. They're all new flavours. They're all new flavours that I don't have. But yes, so half of the ones, the skin edition ones, I do already have, which is really annoying. All right, now let's talk about the actual Faber-Castell black editions. Swatched really nicely. So obviously the harder, I didn't even have to press hard to get that full coverage straight away. Can I just say, these colours here, oh my god, these fluorescent ones I do not like. They are so hard to swatch, really hard to swatch. And then I felt that, so look at these, they're quite, like these three here, they're very close. These oranges pretty much look the same. Quite a few of the greens. No, the greens were okay. These pretty similar. Blues, I mean, look at them. Look, they look, no, they're all right. They're okay. But quite a few of the colours looked quite similar. And like these sort of colours, these were very hard to swatch. You can see they're hard leads. And I'm sure I broke one of them as well. Right, so this was the swatches for the Ohuhu ones. And again, I know they look like pretty dodgy swatches because I literally did them as quickly as I could. But I didn't have to press down too hard. They definitely have a different consistency. So these are definitely, I know these are definitely oil based because they say, but I don't think that Faber-Castell ones. I don't think they are oil based. I think they are normal. But yeah, they are pretty nice. And here they are, look, still in their little tin. As much as I love a tin, they're a pain in the ass to get out and try and get these colours out. Like, yeah, they're a bit annoying. But all in all, I managed to do the swatches. Now, let me turn you so you got me in a bit more better light there. I should have done you there, shouldn't I? Now I'm gonna have to crouch down to talk to you. Hi. What am I gonna do with you? There you go, that's a bit better. Yeah, so swatches are done. I still need to swatch the alcohol markers that I purchased, and I want to swatch and have a little play with the pastels, because I've obviously got the oil ones and now the soft pastels, so I want to swatch those as well. I haven't chosen a picture yet to colour this week. I haven't done any colouring this week. Today's Saturday, so nothing this week at all. I'm going to tonight. And as I mentioned, I'm pretty sure I mentioned, I do have a buddy colour that I'm going to do. We've given ourselves 2 weeks. Shall I show you? I don't know if I showed you which picture. I'm not in the know really of what is the etiquette for buddy colours. I've no idea. I've not done it ever before. I've no idea. I just thought, do you know what? Someone's asked me to do it and they said, you know, do you want to? And I just thought, do you know what? Just do it. I wasn't going to do one until January, but I thought I'd do it. So this is the one that we were going to do. This is in the World of Wonder by Johanna Basford. That is the one that we have chosen to do. We have given ourselves 2 weeks. And I think tonight I'm going to sit down and try and work out what colour I want to do, and then I might we're going to sit down and watch The Hobbit, the second one. What is the second Hobbit called? I typed in Hooter instead of Hobbit. Why did I type in Hooter and not Hobbit? What is wrong with me? Oh, it is Desolation of Smog. Yeah, so we're going to watch that tonight, and I think I'm going to make a start on a couple of the little pictures in Small Victories. Anything else that I've been planning? I haven't really planned anything this week. I've just been working and just did a couple of those swatches. That's about it. I've had quite a non-productive week. Sorry. We get that. Oh, and I want to have a good look through. Maybe I'll do that with you. I want to have a good look through of the Christmas book and see which pictures I want to pick out. I don't know how many. It depends, I guess. I'd like to pick out maybe between 5 and 10 pictures to colour. And I did originally think that I was going to wait until December to colour them, but maybe I will make a start before. Is that cheating? No, I'm gonna do it in December. I'm gonna colour. I don't want to put too much pressure on myself of how many I colour in, but I'd like to do at least 5, maybe. Is that ambitious? Is that a little slack? I did originally think that I was going to do the like 12 days of Christmas, but I think that might be a bit much because I'm not very fast at colouring and the process for me is very long. It takes me probably about the same amount of time to decide what colours to use as it does to actually colour. So I still need to work that out. But anyway, oh, I went on Facebook yesterday and I hope you don't mind this. This is like just I'm chatting to you, FaceTiming you, okay? Okay, great. I went on Facebook on Marketplace and there are people on there getting rid of their books, right? Where I live, there is none because, you know, there isn't. But on the mainland, there are loads. And I've messaged them all and been like, I'm happy to pay for the postage. None of them have got back to me. I've messaged 4 people. And they have had these like sets of books. There's some real good ones. Real good ones. And they haven't messaged me back. Which is sad. So anyway, not that I need any more books, but you know, needs must. If I see them, I'm going to grab them. Dunk. I'm going to snatch them bad boys up. But yeah. My other plans for today, pretty boring. I've just gone out for breakfast. I had pancakes with maple syrup and bacon. And the person put so much bacon on my plate. It was ridiculous. That was nice. I took my friend out for breakfast because it was her birthday yesterday. But other than that, I'm going to sort out my wardrobe. We did have a recycle bag come through the door this morning, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to take advantage of that. I'm going to clear that. So I want to clear my wardrobe, the middle bit of the wardrobe, the big bit. I do want to sort the bathroom out because yes, I hoard a lot. Hoarding in the wardrobe has happened. Hoarding in the bathroom happens, okay? Shampoos and conditioners coming out of my ears. And body washes. And then we wait until there's about that much left in the body wash. And we'll start a new one. But that poor one hasn't been finished. So, very wasteful. Wasteful. So, I might make a Frankenstein body wash and just put them all in one bottle. But I need to clear all that. And I started last night and I was like, I'm not prepared for this. Sort out all my skincare and makeup. Because, again, I've got a shit ton of that stuff. So I'm going to do that. So it's going to be a cleary, uppy kind of weekend day. But tonight I will definitely be doing some sort of colouring and I shall show you what I do. Yeah. You have a lovely weekend and I will speak to you probably tomorrow.